Hey guys, it's Coach SeeEL here, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we can expect in this elimination phase. Now, so far, I think our performance has been really far from acceptable. I think that we haven't truly been able to show what we were able to do in practice the entire year. And the problem only feels worse because our Scrim win rate, which was already high, I would say, in the 60% across the entire year, went up by about 15% with the arrival of Miru. So our Scrim win rate is actually quite absurd. And this obviously includes the teams that we played against in LTA North. With the exception to maybe one Scrim set, I think it was the very first day that Miru came in and played with us. We've had an incredible run, and I don't think that it's a matter of being Scrim Lions. It's a matter of, wow, like we're actually playing a really impressive, solid, consistent game, and we just haven't seen that in on stage at all. So I guess that's kind of our primary concern and primary focus going into the playoffs. What was surprising to me out of all of this was especially our early game. I think our early game looked extremely shaky. And so, yeah, we've come up with a plan on how we can address that. So first, we've pulled in the big guns. I've called in a favor from Z, and he's going to come in and help us with our players. And the second is we've increased our training intensity. And the last is that we've decided to take a step back and revisit our process and our goals. And I think it's been very successful so far. So we left the first stage 2-1, I think, with a record of 5-3. It's quite disappointing, but that being said, we lost 6 days of training, which is an entire week, with Addy heading off to Poland, and then we played with Scamba, and then we had that whole phase where Trimby came back. He was jet lagged, and then we played against Furia. Now, I'm not going to blame that. It's not an excuse. I do think that it's not ideal, but it's not an excuse. I think that we had some moments of brilliance, but there were certain things that we absolutely had to address. One, I really didn't like how I drafted in game 1 and 3 of the Furia series. So that's on me. But 2, as I said, I don't think we're able to translate fully on stage. And so now we have a really clear picture of what's going on. I think we have a really good chance of winning this thing. So let's hope for the best. Honestly, I say I hope for the best, but to be honest, my expectations for the Furia series is 3-0, 3-1 to us. I personally think that we are the best team in LTA South by far at the moment, but we're not able to show 100% of that just because of some of our roadblocks. I think with the big guns like Z coming in and with our better goals, I know that we're going to show a much better performance. So unless they've come in with a huge upgrade in their gameplay, you can expect some gameplay and a team that you guys can be proud of. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Competition doesn't always go the way we expect, but we are 24/7 here. So we'll work hard and make you guys proud, okay? Ciao.